What's up, guys? Chromelinks here, and welcome back for another episode on the MineUBraft server. Today we are here on the second floor, and oops, I took a screenshot. I meant to press F1. I am here on the second floor with a bunch of miscellaneous items in my hotbar, and that is because I would like to start using the random idea generator. But before I talk about that, I would like to quickly say thank you guys so much, because just I think 2 days ago I hit the 500 view mark, which is a very large number of views. So I'd just like to thank you guys all so much for making that possible, because without you guys I would probably have about 5 views from me watching my own videos occasionally. So again, thank you all so much for that. Anyway, let's get into this random idea generator. So last episode of MineUBraft, I asked you guys to give me some suggestions, and you answered. So Josh Games, he told me that he would like to see some futuristic builds. So I took some polished andesite and I named it futuristic building / city, because that's what he commented. And then someone else, I'm totally gonna butcher the pronunciation of this name, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. So Jaynovi Acktalabar? Jaynovi Acktalabar? Is it? Maybe? Possibly? Hopefully, if you're watching this, I didn't butcher your name. But he is on the subject of butchering. He told me that he would like to see a sheep farm or a cow farm. So I would take this more of as a automatic cow farm sort of thing, and a fancier sheep farm, because I kind of have little things set up. But, you know, kind of like hyped up version. Now, I also threw in my own suggestions because I've had ideas running through my mind for a while. So I've got make giant crop towers. I was thinking about making 3 towers, one for wheat, potatoes, and carrots that you trigger with water, and it trickles down. I know Unable, Imp, and Flaming 3Z have done this in this world. So I want to make something like that, and only just have them massive, and then they'll all trickle into where my factory place is, down in the basement with all the farms. Then I've also got make a downward elevator. That's kind of self-explanatory if you watch the elevator video. I would like to make an elevator that goes down in this area. It's not totally necessary at the time, that's why I threw it in here, because I can just go down via this one. But once we go up more floors, it will be necessary, so I threw that in there as well. I've also got fix up the nether tunnel, because I don't know if you've seen my nether tunnel much in this series, but it's a wreck. It's just a bunch of messed up netherrack with a ton of holes everywhere, so I'd like to fix it up. Work on the second floor, because my second floor isn't totally decorative. It kind of feels empty. Make an automatic mob farm at spawners. I found a few spawners when I've been caving before, so that'd be very nice if I could make something that would automatically kill them, so I could get lots of rotten flesh and bones. We've got go mining. This is just like a sort of thing if, you know, it's just like a short little activity I do at the beginning of an episode. I'd probably draw another one or do that for if I don't have much to do in an episode. I've also got Ender Golf. I'll explain that in a second. And then enchant a set of diamond armor. The reason I'm throwing this in here is because I feel like I need to do this, but I'm going to be a little cheap and I don't really want to spend my diamonds on it. So I figured I'd just throw it in here. So anyway, this Ender Golf thing, I was thinking about making a golf course sort of thing. I think people have made videos on this before, I'm not sure yet. It's sort of golf on the server. I think that would be really cool. You'd use ender pearls as your ball, so essentially you are the ball, and then you hitting it is you chucking an ender pearl. So that's how that would work. And if I were to draw this, what I'd do is I'm going to start live streaming me building this thing, and then I will post a video telling you that I am live streaming this, so you guys will know, and then you can go to my Twitch and check it out. But basically, if I draw Ender Golf, then what I'll do is I'll know that I should be making an Ender Golf live stream soon, within I'd say within about 24 hours, maybe a little more. I would do that. So here are my items. I could just throw them in this chest, but I feel like I should break in here a little bit and throw them in here or something. I actually don't know why I'm doing this. Hopefully it doesn't actually screw it up. But it shouldn't. hopefully. So I probably won't do that from now on. I just felt maybe I should do it since it is the first time I'll be using this. So hopefully I don't get something that I don't want to do, like the enchanted set of a diamond armor. I'm not really into that. Don't tell anyone, but that's why I put it in the hopper, because that means I won't draw it automatically. Also, sorry Josh Games, but the future build is it's going to be a big project, so I'm not really into doing that this episode. I feel like doing something a little smaller. So let's see. Make giant crop towers. That is most definitely not smaller. Oh, great. Well, I guess I'll get prepared to do that because I need to scope out an area. What I plan on doing is starting it like kind of up above ground where my ice on the ice sort of thing, and then kind of making it almost go underwater. And then what I'll do is I'll just have like a giant storage system down here in one of these rooms where it could pick everything up. That's my plan. But what I'll do now is I'll scope out an area to go search for where I should really put this. So here is the area that I chose. This block right here is the door of the room I plan on using. So here are the 3 towers. Not sure which one will be which yet. I have a feeling this one right here will be wheat, and then that will probably be carrots and potatoes. But here it is. It's just laid out in cobblestone. That's the middle right there. And this is basically what they're going to look like. This all in here will be grass, and I actually don't know why I made it out of cobblestone, because I actually plan on I'm thinking about using some diorite for the finished thing, or stone bricks. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide which one, and then turn all this cobblestone into whichever I decide, and I'll be back to you guys once I complete that task. So I actually changed my mind from bricks and diorite to the classic Minecraft building material, oak wood, simply because I just decided it looked better. Don't know how I came to that decision, but I did. So now what I'm going to do really quickly, because this build will probably mostly be progress checks, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw in the dirt for the first level, because that is the most important thing for a farm like this. So I grabbed some dirt. I don't have much. This will be a pain for the farmers getting dirt for it, but I should have enough to get at least the first layer done for all 3 of these, and I'll get back to you guys once I have completed that. Now, as I was throwing dirt in, I realized that I don't really have enough with me at the moment to do all 3. So what I was thinking is I'll do 2 layers on this one, because this will be the wheat one, and then for this episode at least, and then for these other 2 I'll see how much dirt I have left over to see if I can also throw some layers on that. But for now, I'm just going to work on this one. Now what I'm going to do is I've got some glass. I'm going to put glass walls on this thing, which is expensive, but it looks so much better. So I'm going to do that, and I will catch up with you guys once I have finished doing that. So here it is, the glass walls, and I actually ran out of glass. I've got 17 left, and I also ran out of dirt almost. And as you can see, I also did the dirt for this level. So I am glad I only chose to do 1, because I will need to be collecting some more dirt and glass. I would just make this video like span over a few days recording wise, but I would like to get this out fairly soon, so I will just do that for next episode. And because it is getting dark out, I will probably need some light, and I have decided on using bricks for the center. So, and not only does it serve the purpose of lights, but I'm also going to use it for water, to keep water under, to keep the crops hydrated. I think I need 4. Alright, and then just come in here. I don't know why I placed on those blocks if I'm just going to break them, but whatever. And it looks like my shovel's a little too powerful for me. actually will probably... I'm gonna make that dirt for the moment. So, alright, and then put water, water, and water. And then, yeah, I really should have put these bricks in after. Okay, cool. Now the crop should stay hydrated. And then, if I have my hoe, I will need to hoe all that down. Through a ladder here for ease, and then on this floor, I think, what was it here? Yeah, okay. On this floor, this is where the water will be going. Now, I do plan on making this thing very, very tall, but the problem is that it's fairly resource heavy, in the sense of resources that are really hard to get in a water world. I gotta get respiration and go underwater, and it's more of a pain than it would be in a non-modified world, but I'll have to do it unless someone's got a bunch of dirt or glass or sand that maybe I could borrow / buy from them. That would be very nice. So I will look into that as well. So let's just clean this up here. Now, if you actually want to see a tutorial on how to build this, you might want to head over to AirUpside's channel, because he made a tutorial on how to build a similar farm. So you can watch his video instead of mine, since I'm kind of copying his design. That would be kind of mean if I showed you guys a tutorial when he already has one. Anyway, so now, I don't know if I should put it into a dispenser yet, since this won't be the finished form. But essentially, if this were to all be hoed down, I could put a water bucket there, and it should all go into the center. Perfect. What happened here? What on earth happened here? Don't know what's going on there. But other than that, it should work. So, I need to hoe all this down. I will hoe all this down, grab a dispenser for the water. There goes Nightmare. As well as get some seeds to plant, and then plant those. All of the non-fun stuff you guys shouldn't have to watch. I will do all that, and then be back with you guys once I have finished. So, I actually got a lot more done than I said I would. As you can see, there's a new little thing down here. There's this tall ladder. It wasn't as tall before. That leads to this thing, and I've planted a bunch of wheat, and it's already all fully grown. I waited a while for it to be fully grown. I used a little bone meal at the end, just for the straggler, so I could feel satisfied. I could kind of get an idea of how much this thing produces. So, one more thing I added, I'll show you guys real quick, is if we hop in here, down here I threw in hoppers, which is what that little room underground is for. It won't be like this permanently, but for the moment it will. Oh no. Dude, get out of there. I also went, oh, snow making them spaz out. I also went, okay, that glass should fall in with the rest. I also, went dirt and sand hunting a little earlier underwater, so I've got a lot of that. I've got a bunch of, glass cooking too. So I actually might be able to add another layer. I might actually be able to do another farm, either carrot or potato, this episode. We'll find out. But right now, what I want to do is I want to hit this. I want to hit this button and see what is produced. Oh, that's just wonderful. Oh, that's so wonderful. Okay, so a little gets stuck on the side, but that won't be a problem at all once this is finished, because it should. The wall will be a wall, not a partial wall. But I ran out of glass at the time. All right, so let's hit the button again and see how much we got. Hopefully a lot. Because this isn't even what I plan on it being. I plan on it being much larger than only... Okay, well, it's still coming through. But it looks promising. I got that experience from the... Oh, sweet. Wait. Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot. I screwed this up bad. Oh, please don't drop anything into the water behind it. Okay, good. No, this is supposed to go into the side like that. And then throw the rest in there. I was wondering. I was like, oh, that's okay. That's not that much. But that would be why. I don't know how many barge. I'll just barge through there, I guess. Okay, yeah, I got a lot more than I expected then. Oh god, I see a lot of seeds. I see a lot of seeds, which could be good or it could be bad. What's it? I think this is trapped. Yep. Oops. Like I said, this will all eventually lead into, oh wow. It'll all lead into that one room. But for the moment, I'm going to have it down here because that'll take a lot of redstone and hoppers and expensive stuff that I do not have. Well, I guess I'll let this all cycle through into that first chest, and I'll get back with you guys once that has finished up. So everything has finished filtering through. I replanted all that needed to be replanted. There's an experience orb right there, and I don't know why. I want to grab it though. And I also put down the starting layer of dirt for the potato farm. Don't know why there was experience in there, but it was. And ouch, man, I am shocked by the results. I expected like a stack, 2 stacks maybe. I probably should have counted how many seeds I put in the first one, but I got a total of just over 3 stacks of wheat, which is way more than I expected. And after planting all the seeds, I still have a stack and a half left, not including everything I have laid out here. I think that is amazing, and it's only one layer. Essentially, this is essentially one layer because they kind of need each other. I mean, you can also call it 2 layers, but that I will call each 2 a layer. So that's half a layer. That's insane. That's so much more than I expected. So I would like to get similar results with potatoes. So I am going to set this thing up. I probably won't do any progress checks. I may, but you guys probably already know the drill, so I might not. But I guess you'll see in just a few moments. So here it is. Basically looks the same. Probably should look exactly the same. And so now all I'm going to do is going to wait for them to all grow so I can show you guys how many potatoes this produces, because I am very curious as well. So all the potatoes have grown, and I had figured, since this is the first time for potatoes too, I figured I'd hit the water with you guys and then let it collect up and then show you what the results are. Oh, that looks so much better with potatoes since there's more. I will give it a few seconds. And that should be enough. And then most of the wheat farm actually grew in that time too, since I planted it before the potatoes. So I'm gonna hit this too. And then I'm gonna let these collect up in the chest, and I'll be back to you guys to show you the results of both. So I already replanted all of the potatoes, and here are the results. These are much better than I thought. These are the results I expected to get without replanting the potatoes. I am thrilled with this. Only 7 poisonous potatoes. Over at the wheat farm, I actually did not get a chance to replant the seeds because I am out of time today. But I still got a ton of wheat and stuff. So I'll just do that on my own because I will probably be doing this a lot until I get a lot of food. But anyway, guys, I am out of time for today's episode. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Your subscriptions help me out so much, guys. They help me out so much. They will cure my case of stuttering when I make an outro. You will never hear this. You'll never hear that again. I will be nice and clean, smooth speech if you guys just subscribe. Also, please let me know if you have any more suggestions for the random idea selector, because I'd love to put more things in there for next episode. Also, next episode, plan on seeing that carrot farm over there becoming a carrot farm, and these things probably expanding. I don't know how long it'll take to get them all the way down to my base, all the way down there, but I have a feeling it will take a while for me to gather resources to do that, because it will be a lot of stuff. Anyway, that's thanks again for watching. That's all for today. I know it was a shorter episode, but it took me a long time to record this episode because there's a lot of off-camera stuff. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.